More Canadians are interested in trying out new plant-based meat products, but are they really better for you?
Well, you'll see a lot more plant-based meats in the form of sausages, nuggets, and even fishless fish sticks.
Plant-based meat is a term that people use to describe foods that mimic meat products but are made from plants. These products include vegetarian-friendly alternatives for burgers, sausages, chicken, and even fish. You've probably seen them in grocery stores and restaurants, and maybe even tried them yourself. But do you know what's really in them? And are they really better for your health and the environment? Let's find out. Plant-based meat is highly processed and contains artificial ingredients. One of the biggest disadvantages of plant-based meat is that it is highly processed and contains artificial ingredients that are not found in nature. For example, Beyond Meat, one of the most popular brands of plant-based meat, uses pea protein isolate, refined coconut oil, rice protein, cocoa butter, dried yeast, and other additives to make its products. Impossible Foods, another leading brand, uses potato and soy proteins, coconut oil, sunflower oil, methyl cellulose, soy leg hemoglobin, and other ingredients to create its meat alternatives. These ingredients are not whole foods that you can easily recognize or even pronounce. They are extracted, refined, modified, and combined in a laboratory to create a product that looks and tastes like meat. But does it have the same nutritional value as meat? Not quite. Plant-based meat is not nutritionally equivalent to animal meat. While some plant-based meats may have similar amounts of protein, calories, and fat as animal meats, they lack other important nutrients that are naturally found in animal meats. For example, animal meats are rich sources of vitamin B12, iron, zinc, selenium, creatine, carnosine, taurine, and other nutrients that are essential for human health. Plant-based meats do not contain these nutrients naturally and have to be fortified with synthetic versions of them. However, synthetic nutrients are not always well absorbed or utilized by the body as natural nutrients are. Moreover, some plant-based meats may contain excessive amounts of sodium, saturated fat, or additives that can negatively affect your health if consumed in large quantities. Plant-based meat is not necessarily better for the environment. The third disadvantage of plant-based meat is that it is not necessarily better for the environment than animal meat. While some studies have shown that plant-based meats can reduce greenhouse gas emissions, water use, and land use compared with animal meats, these studies do not take into account the full life cycle of plant-based meats. For example, they do not consider the environmental impacts of growing, harvesting, transporting, processing, packaging, and disposing of the plant ingredients used to make plant-based meats. They also do not account for the potential effects of monocropping, deforestation, soil erosion, pesticide use, fertilizer runoff, and biodiversity loss that may result from increasing the demand for certain crops used to make plant-based meats. Furthermore, they do not address the ethical and social issues that may arise from displacing small-scale farmers in indigenous communities who depend on animal agriculture for their livelihoods and cultures. So what's the verdict? Is plant-based meat a scam? Well, I'll let you decide for yourself. But based on these facts, I think it's fair to say that plant-based meat is not as healthy or sustainable as it claims to be. It's a highly processed product that contains artificial ingredients that may harm your health and the environment in the long run. It's also a product that exploits the growing trend of veganism and vegetarianism to make profits without considering the true costs and consequences of its production. So next time you see a plant-based burger or sausage on the menu or on the shelf, think twice before buying it. You might be better off choosing a real meat product from a local and ethical source or a whole food plant-based option instead. Let us know in the comments what you think.